Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Dig. Last we left off, we ran into a little bit of trouble for where we need to place the first explosive unit on the asteroid, because the terrain's a little bit too rough. Since we do have our resident archaeologist, let's get his opinion on what to do next.
Come in, Brink. Brink here. I read you.
So you notice this has come up now, the nuclear explosive, as a subject for discussion. So let's ask him his opinion.
The explosive charges haven't been bumped or anything, have they, Brink? Alpha charge and beta charge are both doing fine, Commander.
Really? There's nothing else I can ask him of it?
Low out.
Well, let's try contacting... because usually there's a way that the game will give you to actually get a clue from one of your companions in some form or another. So let's contact Ken, I think. He's the one who would...
Load aboard. Do you copy? I'm here, boss.
So let's bring up with him the explosive unit.
We need to fire the housekeeper. The ground is rough and broken all over the target site. Aw, shucks. We forgot the vacuum cleaner. Better use the zero-G digger.
Really?
That's one expensive broom, kid. Whatever works. Just be careful. Don't dig out your own toe or anything.
Ew. Alright, so
out.
usually the game will give you some kind of hint, usually through the dialogue that you have with others. So, if you can't figure out something on your own, the game will give you some kind of hint in one way or another. But, mind you, this game also came out before there was such a thing as internet walkthroughs. It might have been on the verge of it, but this was before the proliferation of them. Try to use a big word, and of course you stumble over it. Anyway, let's use this digger.
Let's see if we can clear up old Attila's complexion. Nice and smooth now.
Nice and smooth now. Interesting interpretation of that written dialogue there. Okay, so now that we've cleared off the surface, let's try something else. And this actually surprised me that they had so much to say on this. But let's put the wrong explosive where we're putting where Alpha's supposed to be. Let's put Beta here.
Placing charge 2 on target site. Negative, boss. It's Alpha charge that goes there in quadrant 2. I hear you, Ken. I hear you. We rehearsed this thing 100 times and I still managed to blow it.
That's why you still need us up here, hero man.
That would have been a catastrophic error, Commander Lowe. I noticed you didn't catch the mistake either, Brink. I didn't think I had to check up on the commander of the mission. Everybody checks on everybody, Brink. But don't worry, I'm sure Robbins will write a whole article on my bonehead mistake.
Will you let up on that?
It's our mistake. I didn't notice it either, Commander. And it was caught in time. That means the system worked.
Thanks, Robbins.
I like Maggie. She's very no-nonsense. Anyway, so the correct unit is Alpha. And...
Shuttle, this is Low. We're placing the explosive in quadrant 2. Acknowledged. Could you give me a hand with this, Brink? I'll be right there, Commander Lowe.
Brink is there to help set the charges. That's pretty much his entire reason why he's here, as far as we know. And now they're set. But you notice...
Excellent work, Brink.
Ooh, yes, excellent...
Ken, the charge is set. Instruments confirmed. Hey, I'm just so proud of you boys.
So, yeah, Brink's whole purpose is to kind of drift over, stand and hover by it, and then drift back. And that's a great job! Thank you so much, Brink, for your help. But you notice, the unit is not blinking. It's not yet armed. That's why we have the arming key. And yes, it actually, on my first playthrough when I was 9 years old, I didn't know at first that you had to arm them. It took me a while to figure out, what am I doing
Look at
wrong?
the pretty red light, boys and girls. I'd say this charge is armed.
There we go. And the reason why it would actually be very bad for them to use the wrong explosive in different areas is because they're each meant, they were calculated versus the... Can you please keep going? Thank you. Against where they needed to redirect the asteroid. So putting the wrong unit up here would have been really thrown off the calculations and possibly sent the asteroid hurtling even faster, or worse, destroying more material than was necessary and wreaking havoc on the planet. Now, of course, someone who is actually, versed in the matters of space geology could probably correct me, I'm sure, but that's the general gist of why it would have been really bad to put the wrong explosive there. There's a boulder here.
There's a big rock right where I need to plant the nuke.
Oh, great. Well, what should I do? I'm going to contact my good buddy Ken again.
Load aboard and do your copy. I read you, Lo. What is it?
I have more problems!
Hey, Ken. How come nobody noticed there was a boulder right on the target site? So, pick it up and move it.
How?
Boulders are lighter in low G.
Oh, well,
It's still attached to the surface, Ken.
true.
That's why you get the big bucks, boss.
So, that's how we're going
out.
to try and figure out what to do. So, that would be... This would be, again, it's sort of a hint that you're supposed to figure out how to take care of these things. Let's try the zero-G digger on it.
Guess what, boys and girls? Using the zero-G digger on this boulder is gonna work just as well as trying to move a sand dune with a teaspoon. We better think of something else.
So the zero-G digger...
Better find out what mission control suggests.
Mission control? I'm not calling Houston until I'm sure there's nothing we can do. Just think for a minute.
So they actually included a lot of dialogue in this part of the game to help you figure it out. Okay, so if you couldn't figure it out already, you want to use the shovel.
Cora, Ken, I'm jamming the shovel in under the boulder, then using maximum down thrust to pry it up. Does that sound workable?
Sounds good to me.
Well, I'm a little short on data about the tensile strength of shovel handles in zero-G under maximum thrust conditions. In other words, who knows? Might work.
Boss, be careful. If the handle breaks, maximum down thrust will smash you right into Attila. You know the saying, whether the stone hits the glass or the glass hits the stone, it ain't gonna hurt the stone.
That's true.
Thanks for the encouragement, Ken. Frank, if this actually works, the boulder's going to come flying straight at you.
So stay right where you are.
Better fly clear.
Oh, right, he's got to make sure they
Thanks
all
for
get
the warning.
safe. Just goes to show you he's watching out for their safety.
Looks like it worked.
Now, aren't you glad I made sure the tool chest had a shovel in it? My rule is, if you can pick it up, take it with you, because you never know when you might need it.
I have the same rule, Cora, but I thought it only applied to women in bars. If you can pick her up.
Oh.
Careful, Ken. You don't want to find yourself getting quoted as a sexist pig in Maggie's article.
Gosh,
I'm not
guys.
here to spy on you.
Lighten up, Robbins. They're just teasing you. If they thought you were really a spy, they'd never talk freely on the open frequency.
Oh, that's lovely. So, let's check out the surface.
It's where explosive beta should be placed.
Okay. So, let's get explosive unit beta.
Shuttle, this is low. Now placing the explosive on the face of the asteroid in Quadrant 3.
Acknowledged.
I need another hand here, Brink.
And
Of course, Commander.
by the way, if you had done the same thing, like trying to put Alpha Unit here, the same conversation that happened before would have triggered. Obviously, it triggered in the other spot, so we don't have to worry about that here. Thank you, Brink. So, let's get this thing armed. Oh, and by the way, Cora's advice about the if you can pick it up, take it with you, that's very true of a lot of adventure games, and it's always a very good motto to have when you're playing. If you can pick it up, if it's not nailed down, then take it with you. And in some cases, you may want to take a hammer and unnail it, dig it up for yourself. Anyway, let's arm this explosive.
This asteroid has a pair of landing lights now, kids.
Yay!
Stick a fork in us, we're done.
Who writes your material, Commander?
You need to.
I get it all out of the newspapers, Robbins.
Ooh, snap. Okay, and yeah, you really wouldn't want to have a fork stuck in ya. Can you keep going, please? Thank you. Just that it was like an inch. Oh, and actually, I think we just need to return to the shuttle.
Let's head back to the shuttle and watch Attila do the old fire dance.
Should be quite a show. And you guys have first row seats. Or front row seats. Okay, so we are back over by the shuttle, and we could go back and forth several times, but let's not do that. I've already wasted enough of your time talking with everyone. So let's let Ken know that we are ready to go.
Gordon, this is low. Do you read?
I read you low. What is it?
Explosives!
Both nukes are in place and armed. We made pretty good time, I think.
Yeah, pretty good.
Looks good, boss. Come on back inside for the fireworks.
Confirm everybody inside.
All in, Cora.
All clear payload.
All clear, landing team.
All clear, shuttle.
Confirm doors
The
closed.
music in this game.
Doors closed.
They do such an amazing job combining the soundtrack with the visuals, with just... It has, like I said before, a very cinematic feel to the entire thing.
The explosives armed. Houston gives us the go-ahead. Say when, boss.
Do it.
Now let's see, is it the big green triangle or the little red circle?
Shut up and push, Ken. My baby's getting impatient.
Here we go. We have detonation, alpha and beta.
What are the instruments showing?
Nothing big coming our way.
What's the pig telling us, Cora?
Attila's still in one piece. There's a lot of seismic bounce, some fracturing. We're stable again. The radioactivity in Quadrant 1 is well within the safe range.
What does Houston say, Ken?
Everything's go for a surface walk at your option.
Surface walk, huh?
Then let's go, landing team. Let's see what Attila looks like after plastic surgery.
May as well poke around inside of it while we're here.
Be careful, kids. Attila is more dangerous now than before we tamed him.
So why do you call it taming?
Those were certainly profound first words to speak on Earth's new moon.
I'm not making speeches, Robbins. I'm concerned about keeping everybody alive.
Commander, I can collect rock samples later. Right now, I would like to get below the surface down into that tunnel.
Tunnel, huh?
We're gonna do it eventually. We might as well do it now.
Mm-hmm.
You agree, Robbins?
I'm game for it.
I've called the pig. We'll send it on ahead to light the way.
Ah, and proves its usefulness
Remember,
again.
any rock may be loose, and any wall may collapse at any time.
Please be careful, everyone.
Indeed.
Cora, send down the pig, please. We'll need the light.
Oh, so beautiful. I'm sorry. Just the shot of the Earth in the background there. I wouldn't say that the animation is perfect, mind you. You can still definitely tell that this is in the early development of a lot of 3D work. But still.
You see anything unusual, Brink?
It's hard to determine how this tunnel was formed.
Was it created by the explosion?
No, it's very ancient.
Really?
The explosions opened the door, but this tunnel... Old, but not as old as the asteroid.
What does that mean?
I don't know yet.
Huh.
It just feels unnatural. There are some odd projections near the bottom of this tunnel that don't seem to belong here.
Huh. That's odd. And, well, maybe this was just an error of the game, but it didn't seem like Attila was getting all that much closer to Earth before they detonated the explosives. Well, let's see if there are some new
Robbins.
options.
Come in, Robbins.
This is Robbins.
See anything interesting?
Everything here is interesting. But it's Brink who actually understands what he's saying.
That's true. Oh, we're out of questions. Let's say something profound.
Hard to believe this asteroid just happened to come visit Earth.
Almost as if somebody decided our sky wasn't interesting enough with just one moon.
I think I missed some dialogue with her talking about, again, the
Blow out.
explosives, nuclear arms, and everything.
Load a Brink. Come in, Brink.
Curses. Oh well.
Brink here.
If you do want to pick up this game, it is available on Steam, so you don't have to go through the old song and dance of trying to mount it and getting it to play in DOSBox or something like that. And it's really cheap. It's about $5. So if you can afford it, I highly recommend the game. As if I weren't already recommending it by playing it.
You see anything unusual?
It's hard to determine how this tunnel was formed.
It wasn't created by the explosion?
Didn't he just say this?
No, it's very ancient. The explosions opened the door, but this tunnel... Old, but not as old as the asteroid.
What does that mean?
It means you gotta keep
I
exploring,
don't
Boston.
know. Let me think a minute.
I'll check back with you.
Okay. We can keep asking questions.
You figure things out yet, Brink?
Oh.
I don't know yet. It just feels unnatural. There are some odd projections near the bottom of this
Yeah,
tunnel
just repeating
that
stuff
don't
that in
seem
case
to
we missed
belong
it the
here.
first time. So that's our hint that that's what we need to be exploring, is those odd projections. But let's,
Be careful maneuvering around these rock walls.
These walls are more stable than I expected, Commander.
really?
But of course I'll be careful.
Huh. Interesting.
Blow out.
So, more stable than what he was expecting, eh? Let's explore this odd projection here. What is
I
this?
think you're right, Brink. The stone projection isn't natural.
Yes, but what is it doing here?
Being an odd projection.
Brink, I wish I knew what these odd projections are.
I've taken pictures of them for analysis.
Brink, I wish I knew what these odd projections are.
Okay, so that's a repetitive dialogue
I've
moment.
taken pictures of them for analysis.
How? Did you get one of those disposable cameras? Metallic
Look
plate.
at this, Brink. This can't be natural.
No, it can't be.
Definitely not. A metal plate. Definitely an artifact.
An artifact? But who could have put something like this in a tunnel?
Yes, I think it's clear. Wherever Attila came from, there was someone there.
Could this be part of some kind of message? Like the one NASA put in Voyager.
If it's a message, I don't understand it.
Whatever it is, we've got to tell Houston immediately.
Oh?
Negative, Robbins.
What?
I'm clamping down total security as of this moment.
What?
You've got to be kidding.
You've been telling me all along you just want to be an ordinary member of the mission. I've had secret orders all along to look for any sign of alien presence on this rock.
You did?
And now that we've found it, my instructions are clear. What I want to hear from both of you right now is, I understand, Commander Lowe.
Oh my.
I understand and agree, Commander Lowe.
Oh.
There is nothing to be gained from a premature announcement.
Smart guy.
Robbins.
I understand, Commander Lowe.
Ken.
I doubt she agrees.
Ken, Lowe here. I read you, boss. Tell Houston that I said Attila's a real hunt.
Oh?
What? Is that some kind of joke? Just tell them, Gordon. You'll receive new communication protocols immediately afterward. Oh, cool. This is like a secret code.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Just thank Cora. You're the only one in Congress who knows anything about this.
She's not in Congress yet.
Houston says the message is received and they're transmitting new codes. We're getting back to work down here, Ken. Low out. I'm giving this baby a little push.
Really? That's the first thing you think of is
If that doesn't work, Commander, give it a big push.
The plate just dropped down inside something.
What?
The plate is gone?
A small shaft.
It's a small, dark opening.
And there's the flying pig.
It's the pig.
Yes, it is.
It's the pig. It's the pig.
Okay, I'm just being silly now. So then what's this odd projection?
Frank, I wish I knew what these odd projections are.
I've taken pictures of them for
Okay.
analysis.
So then there's this one.
Frank, I wish I knew what
Well-
these odd projections are.
I've taken pictures of them for analysis.
Yeah. And this one, same thing.
Frank, I wish I
Yeah.
knew what these odd projections are.
Okay.
I've taken pictures of them for analysis.
Well, let's try digging one of them out.
I may be criticized for it later, but I'm gonna dig out one of these odd projections.
Thank you for labeling them the exact same way.
It's your decision, Commander.
I'm going to destroy everything with this thing. That was oddly... That was oddly... well... that was very agile for space maneuvering there. But another metallic plate. So that's what they are.
I'm going to push another one.
Huh.
I wish we could be sure we weren't destroying whatever message they meant us to receive.
It seems to me that if they didn't mean us to push these metal plates, we wouldn't be able to push them.
Exactly. Dark tunnel?
Well, here goes nothing.
Oh, whoops.
We're with you, Commander.
Didn't quite mean to go down just yet. What? It's hollow! No wonder he wasn't getting as much of a gravity off of the thing. Ken, I mean.
So, the asteroid is hollow.
Time to update Houston. Load a shuttle. Static. Must be all this rock.
We're cut off. Should we go back outside and call them?
Nah, they can sit tight for a few more minutes while we poke around.
And we would poke around. But I need to go back out to the tunnel because I missed a couple of them. But the thing is indeed hollow. Very strange. But what does it mean? What sort of message is trying to be sent here?
It's another metal plate.
I wish there was some sort of inscription.
Shaft?
It's a deep hole into the rock.
So it is. Okay. And then once more. With feeling.
We're 3 for 3 here, folks.
I've heard of putting a message in a bottle, but never in a big rock.
And on that note, I am just about out of time for this installment of Let's Play The Dig. I hope to see you next time where we traverse down the tunnel again to explore the inside of this asteroid. Hope to see you then.